Hey MD, this is Michael Arvilla. We're doing an In the Trenches today. We'll do a little back here at Busybody Fitness. I haven't competed now in a couple years, I think it's been. So we'll just get my feet wet again. I'm 47, be 48 this August. So, like I said, I'm not getting any younger. As far as shows, I've done a few. I didn't start competing until I was in my 40s. I didn't start training until I was 28, and I was a whopping 155 pounds at 6'2". So it was quite a transition. Today I'm probably about 255, maybe close to 260, which for me isn't high. I'm 6'2", so I really need to be closer to 300 pounds. So I'm gonna take my weight up a little bit and then drop it back down. The shows at my placings, I've done pretty good. Bunch of seconds, bunch of thirds, class win. Haven't taken an overall yet. Bunch of trophies at home, so something to show future kids maybe. You know, this whole area, Florida, South Florida, is really big bodybuilding scene. And where I'm from, it's a town called Gloucester, Massachusetts. People know it as the Perfect Storm, the movie with George Clooney that was filmed there. I knew those people that, you know, died on the boat. And I could see myself just, you know, staying there and being a fisherman or a lobsterman or, you know, crabs. And that's, you know, the drinking, and that's their life. You get married, you have a baby, and I just wanted out of there. So I was in my 20s, and I just picked college out of a book. It had the most ratio of females to males, and you could live there, and it was sunny and warm. My first pick was the University of Honolulu. My mother nixed that. She said the plane fare. My second choice was College of Boca Raton, which is now Lynn University. So that's what I did. Take an overall, maybe get qualified for the nationals, and that'd be my dream, my goal. And you know, I'm not delusional. I don't think I'm going pro, or, you know, like I said, I'm 47. I'm certainly too old. I'm not going to do anything, but I can't help it. I fell in love with the sport. My first exposure to the gym was at a place in Everett, Gold's Gym. Just happened to be where Mike Matarazzo, Paul DeMeo, a bunch of really good national guys, Steve Cantone, Lucio Paolini, Joe Catulli, Julian. These guys were just enormous, man, like 300 pounds. So right away, I always gauged myself against them, which was ridiculous, unrealistic. So everybody I hung out with, I always seemed to be bigger and stronger than me, and that's kind of the way I wanted it. So I never got satisfied, and 20 years later, I'm still not. So I think that's the right approach. Whew. Next exercise. I remember at this place in Billerica, Nautilus Plus, training. I was in a tank top, feeling pretty good about myself. Jay Cutler comes in, starts training, takes off his shirt. Never seen him before, didn't know who he was. I immediately put my sweatshirt back on. I was like, that's ridiculous. I try to do both in the same workout. Width and the thickness of my back and lats. Really get a good squeeze. Not too concerned with the weight anymore. Like when I was younger, I just pile on a ton of weight and not really feel the back. My back wasn't growing. So since I've lightened everything up, really focused on stretching and squeezing, I've seen some better results down here. And like I said, the bodybuilding scene is just really good down here. So it's really helped a lot. Get me on stage for the first time, something I always wanted to do. Because it's so expensive and it takes up so much of your time, you end up sacrificing relationships, and friendships, and just kind of isolate yourself, and you get obsessed with it. So I'm trying to have more of a balance in my life now. It's not really working too well, but we're trying. Stretch out a little bit. This is really trying to work on getting wider, making my waist appear smaller. I had just done the local shows here at the Dwyer High School, the West Palm Beach, and the Sunshine. So I'd never been exposed to, I did the Florida State in Orlando, which is Deke Warner's show. And man, I was shredded. I felt really good about myself. And I think it was the over 40 class, or it wasn't by height. And this guy, his name is Mark Antonek, who I've actually gotten friendly with since, but he comes out on stage and he weighs the same thing that I weigh, only he's like up to here on me and like this wide. And I'd never seen anything like that, you know, on stage. Oh, back is getting nice and toasty now. I like to vary my grips. Hits different parts of the back, I think. So I'm out of breath. Gotta do some cardio, I think. So yeah, I've got my body weight as high as 312 pounds, which was very sloppy, very loaded. My eyes were like squints. They were so swollen shut. So we try to keep it down now. Weight about 270 is a good weight for me. So we got a ways to go. Another 10 or 15 pounds. Quality though. It's harder as you get older to take the fat off. So much easier when I was younger. I could eat bad, stay out late, and still get shredded. Those days are long gone. Shit. All right, that's it. Let's do some traps. Let me grab my water. All right, let's put some weight on there. It's like, whew. So yeah, that's pretty much my story. I used to actually be a school teacher in Gloucester. I taught special needs, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. They were behavior problems, kind of like myself growing up. I could relate to that. And I probably should have stuck with that. But like I said, I would have just ended up staying in Gloucester. And I didn't want to do that. So, planned to move to Florida. I took a bouncing job for the summer. And there was a big fight in the club. Guy broke his girlfriend's nose. I ended up, you know, doing what I had to do, and I actually got arrested. And I couldn't teach anymore because he charged me with assault. And when I did the West Palm, I got second place. The guy who beat me turned pro. It was Chris, I know I'm gonna say his last name wrong, Philip Pelly. So the quality here in South Florida is really good, even at the local shows. A little bit for my lower back too when I have such problems. I like this machine. Sometimes I do the hypers too for my lower back. So I keep my chiropractor quite busy with all my injuries. If you're looking to get in touch with me, you find me on Facebook under Michael J. Arvilla. It's A-R-V-I-L-L-A. My email is just mikearvilla@att.net. John was telling me, I guess my personality is a little bit more obnoxious on Facebook than it is in real life, which I'll take as a good thing. I'd like to thank Robbie Durand at MD, everybody else at MD. They've been really good to me. And that's it. You know, we did some back, we did a little bit of abs and some traps. That's my typical workout. You know, I'm a high volume guy. Usually I would do a little bit more, but today I was just sweating and beat, so we kept it to a minimum. And like I said, you want to contact me on Facebook or on my email. I gave you the contact info. And you know, I had a blast shooting this today. So just wrapping it up now. Gonna go eat, relax a little bit, and maybe come back tonight and do some cardio.